Hey guys, it's Cindy over paper.old.new. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time with me. We are going to be doing a making from my mess video. This week's making from my mess is going to be tied to the pick a project. I know there wasn't a pick a project last week. My schedule got a little funky and I wasn't able to do one. So we're going to be doing one this week, and the two are tied together. Now that's not to say I haven't been working on a journal and some of my projects while I was off camera, but anyway, making from my mess, what I did was I went through and I got a bunch of my offcuts. And this is what we're going to mess with today. And then what we make today, I'm hopefully going to be using for the pick a project video later this week. I don't know if you can see. Can you see? Well, you can see on the back better. I ran them through my sewing machine and I did different stitches. Okay, so I've got all of these, and some of them I put some lace on them and then ran the stitches on top of the lace to hold the lace down. So I have all of these offcuts that I put some stitches through just to make them a little more interesting. And we are going to make some cluster tucks out of them. And if we have time, there's one other thing I want to do. So we might do a couple of things. Scraps, and I'm hoping maybe little baggies, like glassine type bags. So I'm just trimming the threads off the ends. I do not backstitch on these. Normally the glue, when you glue it down, will hold it. And if you're not messing with them too much between the time you sew them and the time you glue them, there shouldn't be an issue with them coming unstitched. If they do come unstitched a little bit, you can always just clip off the piece that's only holes and got no more stitching in it. Okay, I've already trimmed that one. All right, let's dump. I'm going to keep this because I might use it. And, oh, that's my phone. I had something to say. All right, and then what we're going to do is I've taken the liberty of putting a few things together, and we're going to be making something like this. So as you can see, this is my stitched scrap, and then I have, I found on sale at Hobby Lobby, this is actually a pad. I didn't use it on all of them. I only think I used it on one other one, but I have a pad of adhesive, lightweight cardstock. Which is really nice and easy to use. Now, I've clustered up a bunch of stuff, and the idea behind this is to glue it along this side and make it a tuck along the edge of a page. You could also glue it in the corner of a page because this has a flat bottom. I could also glue it down this side and across here and make it a tuck. So either way. And I thought I would use this number that has red in it because there's red in these flowers and I wanted to pop that out. So that'll be the last thing we do on this one. This was my practice one, and we're going to put a few together that I've kind of predetermined to a certain point. They certainly aren't complete, but they're hopefully close enough that this is going to be a relatively short making with my mess. I might add some, but I've been doing these upstairs at my desk where I have limited supplies. I take some stuff upstairs, but I don't take everything upstairs. Like I don't have my glue gun upstairs. I don't have buttons and things like that upstairs. So if there's anything like that I want to add, we'll do that too. Because I think some of these would look really cute with a button or something on them. So we might do that. Okay, and then we're just going to pop that down there. And this one is finished. Okay, and like I said, so what you would do is you would glue it here like that, and then you could tuck something underneath of it like that, right? So cute. I like it. So we're going to make some more of these. We're going to start, I'm going to flip this over. We're going to start on the bottom of the pile. Okay, so these are some strips. I've been breaking down my Audubon, that Audubon encyclopedia set I hauled a while back. Yeah, I've been breaking those down. So we are going to, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my layers on here. Let me see if I remember how this goes. I'm going to put my layers on here, and then we're going to glue everything down, and voila. Oh, the book page. This book page is actually pretty thick. It's almost a cardstock. Not quite, but almost. I don't suppose they have to overlap, right? Could do like that. Then I feel like it needs something else. Let's start putting stuff down and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to ink. I've been inking a lot. The journal these are going in, I've been inking a lot. So I want to make sure it matches everything that it's going to be, or the journal that it's going to be going in. So we're going to be inking. Some of the pieces have already been inked, like these elements from Tina's kit. Okay, so the thing I like about the book page is, well, first of all, it adds a nice element to the background. I like the book page background on these clusters anyway. But this book page, like I said, it's like 2 steps off from cardstock. So I wanted this on here. This on top, I mean. So we have to do that. And then glue this down. It's like like I said, it's like 2 steps up from cardstock. Sorry, I was thinking. And so it's sturdier to use as a tuck, whereas this is just deco paper, and I couldn't use it as a. There's no way it would be sturdy enough to be a tuck. It would have to, if that was my base, it would just have to get glued down to the page as a decoration. Okay. Excuse me. All right, now my idea was to glue that up there. Maybe we could put it way up there and put this down here, and then I can put something in the middle. See, I thought I had this one ready. And I don't, because I don't remember what I did. All right, let's glue this down right about here. And then we'll try and fill in that top area. So is everybody working on projects? If you have multiple projects going and you want to use my, I turned the pick a project into a hashtag. So if you want to use it and join in the fun, you can do that. I would appreciate a mention. A subscription would be nice. And yeah, because I know I've heard multiple people talk about how they have multiple journals going. So I know I'm not the only one. Let's tear this and see where it's going to be. I'm pretty sure this whole thing's coming off. I tore that corner. I mean, not that I care about the corner. I just might as well pull it off if I'm going to take it off. I didn't realize that edge was straight. Or I wouldn't have torn so close. I would have left book page out there in front of it. I don't want that to be. This is okay if it's straight, and I don't want book page back here. This is what will go along the edge of the page, so this is okay to be straight. All right. We have that. Now, I have this. Ooh. If I put this on here. I like to add a little bit of extra to my. You can even put it on that side and hide that. I don't like it over there. I don't mind it over here. I don't like it over there. I don't know why. I just don't. I think we'll put, if we're going to put it on, we're going to put it low, and then I might get a button to put up here. Okay, I'm going to plug my hot glue gun in, guys. I unplugged it the other day because I was getting coffee for glue. So while that's cooking, let's see if we can find us a button. Not the, I don't know what I'm going to do with these. These are like so heavy. They're glass or something, I think. It's actually not a bad addition, though. I might cut. Yeah, that's not sewn there, so let's cut that piece off because it's interfering with my button sitting flat. And then this would go on top of there like that. I don't like it. Not that button, anyway. Oh, maybe that button. I like that darker. Okay, and when the glue gun heats up, we'll put those on. All right, so we're going to sit this one off to the side and move on to the next one until the glue gun's heated up. So this one we have this. I'm going to take this off of here and I can use this later. Scraps. Okay, this we have. Oh yeah, these guys. Okay. I was going to use this edge. And this one definitely needs like labels and numbers and things. So let me, oh, you hear that banging? That's my dog. I think I've told this story before, but she's up there whipping a rope around. It's too wide. Can't be too big. Maybe one of these. These are kind of fun. They're dark. They might not be big enough. Got some torn scraps. See, I said I was ready, and what am I doing? I like these dark ones, but the one that I want isn't big enough. I suppose I could do more than one. Oh, this goes with that. All right, let's start gluing and inking and whatnot. So this is one of the ones that I put a piece of lace down the middle of. And while this is a scrapbook cardstock, it's not a heavy cardstock. I like to dingy up the lace a little bit, make it stand out. Okay, we're gonna have it like that. So you guys are all working on projects, right? Oh, I might be able to use this on here. That's the right colors. So see, I put a little bit of extra here at the ends where and then down the stitches, just to make sure they hold. And like I said, gluing it down to the book page reinforces it, since I'm going to be sliding stuff in and out underneath it, right? I think I want to put it, no, actually, no, yeah, I have to put it this way. I was going to say, I don't want to cover up the scroll work, but that's the side I can tuck under. I did a zigzag stitch, and this side of the lace is stuck fast. So if I want to tuck this under there, I have to... I think I'm just going to ink the torn edge. So not the rest of it. Although I did round this corner. Okay. I have a washi sticker right there I might be able to use on here. You know, making from my mess, using what's on my desk, everything that is anything that could possibly complement what I'm doing. I put it under the lip of the lace and down on the book page. Let me get I have a bone folder down here. That's the other thing I didn't have upstairs. Not that bone folders aren't easy to take back and forth, but I didn't have one up there, so I was kind of just pressing everything down with my hands and hoping for the best. Okay, and then this is going to go on top of the lace and off to the side here. So let's glue that down. That's the other thing. Are you guys like getting stuff out of your hunting in your stash and just going for it? I was looking for ways to, because I'm working on these projects, and I don't get a lot of time to get down here and do this right now because of the homeschooling and everything. But in the same token, I don't want the projects to take forever, if you know what I mean. I'm going to put that on there, guys. Look at that. I love it. I don't even know if I'm going to do anything else. Maybe I don't need a label. Maybe. I don't know. Let's cut this out. I like the color of this label, and I think it will go really well. So I'm just going to see. No, I shouldn't be adding any. Sorry. I'm trying to concentrate on these little corners. Okay. Yes. Okay, we are going to do this. All right, I'm going to stick that down. I'm not even going to ink this piece. And then we're going to tear, I think my glue gun is probably ready, so we can do any gluing that we need to do with the glue gun real quick. And we'll be done with at least 2 of these. So we're going to put this right like that. And then this is going to go down here to fill this empty space. I love the fact that I made this as an experiment I have a bag of fabric flowers that I took apart. So I have all these, just the layers of the fake flowers. And I was experimenting one day, and I cut a circle out of a doily and layered some flower pieces and then a button, and it's really cute, and it's been sitting here on my desk. So yeah, I could move it. I kind of want it to overlap the picture, but it could also overlap the book page. No, I want it up by the picture. I like my things to kind of connect, overlap, whatever. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take this off at the flat edge because I want this end flat. And I want this curved, so we're going to go like that. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Maybe I'll stick it back through the corner rounder at the top. Okay, so like that. And then we're going to tear. I don't want little pointy bits. Like that. I don't want that. Okay. Now, I do like the frayed edge back there. So I think I'll keep that. And we'll just get this inked up a bit. And then we are going to, let's check the hot glue gun. Maybe we can get this one finished and then we'll go back and do the other one. Gonna have to get a new glue stick soon. See how it's tea colored? Yeah, it was getting really bad. I mean, it was like coffee colored almost. It was so bad. Oh, I am loving this. I love that. Oh, I'm so excited. That one turned out great. Okay, so we have that one. Now we're going to go and do this one because I have... Let me see where this starts. Okay, right at the end of the card. So we're just going to go... We're going to stay on the card. That would be helpful. I don't want to pull it. If you don't pull it, it's kind of ruffled there. It's on elastic, and if you pull it, it kind of stretches that out so that it's not ruffly. And then we're going to glue this button on the end of the ruffle. Oh wait, I wonder if I could put... I like this ticket with this. I think it goes really well, but I don't know. It's fighting me. I can't decide if that looks funny with that little gap. I did bring down, well, what do I do with them? Ah, here we go. Maybe that's better? Oh, I kind of like that on there. For some reason, that helped. Okay, this is on cardstock, so I'm going to hot glue it. It's the hemming and hawing, guys. That's what takes so daggone long for me to get anything done, is all this decision making, which I can't seem to do quickly. I'm just going to use regular glue for this. It was just too much blank space. It was like it needed. Okay. Okay. And we ink it and we're done. Like I said, this wouldn't be such a big deal except for the fact that this whole book that this is going to end up in is inked. So it's like, it's got to match. There, finally did it. It's not straight. There we go. Had a little bit of wiggle room left. Okay, let me see. I have a couple more left. Let's see where we are. We're not doing too bad. All right, let's see if I can get this one done relatively quickly. Oh, this was my banner one. I like this one. This is some of that adhesive cardstock I was telling you about. So let's stick this down real quick. And the reason this is getting stuck down is because I'm afraid that if I just put it down without taking its backing off, that it'll get peeled off. I don't know. I suppose with everything else gluing it to the page, it wouldn't matter, but it's like gluing down a sticker on its backing, you know? I have done that. Okay, so we're going to glue this down. And again, I have a ruffly edge over here that we're going to try and keep. Kind of a scuffed up book edge. Okay, so we're going to glue that down on there. And we're going to glue these down. These are little banners that I cut off of something else because I didn't want them on there. So I just cut them off, and now I'm going to use them on here. And I may or may not cut around them on the book page. My glue is doing that bubble thing, so I'm getting too much glue on my... We're going to overlap them, just like that. Okay. And then we're going to put this down on here, like that. Now the question is, do I put it down first? No, we're going to put the ribbon down. We're going to put the lace down first, right there. So anyway, I have been doing the making with my mess videos because my thing this year for 2023, which is almost over, guys, can you believe it? Was to try and use up stash stuff. That's not to say, I mean, you've been seeing huge hauls from me. That's not to say I haven't been going out and buying things, but I just have a ton of stuff. Isn't that what we're always saying? We accumulate all this stuff. That's not uncurling. Some of these curl up. Bugs me to no end. All right. I'm going to do this with the hot glue because it's cardboard and it's curling and it's... trying to make my life miserable. It's actually not, but you know. It's a nice quick grab for the wait, there's my phone again. All right. So we're going to tear this. And I think I'm going to tear right along there and then cut that off. Like that. I'm going to ink where the banners are and see if I want to take that off of there or not. I don't mind it, so maybe not. This might be too much here. Yeah, maybe that's a little better. Okay. All right, so we have that. And then this one needs a button and a number, not a dark number, a light number. Up there by the button. Yes. Okay. All right, we might not get to the other thing that I was going to do. So maybe we'll get to it when we do the stuff for the Pick a Project, because that's the book it's going to go in. So I'll probably do that on that day because we've already got these made. So when we're working in that book, we'll do those other. Let's see where I'm going to put this. I'm going to put it about right there. So this is going to go about right here. Scoot over off of the... Okay. We have one more. I'm hoping we can get done relatively quickly, and then we're going to call it. I love the fact that I'm getting these done because it means that when it's time, I can just find the page they need to go on in the book and put them in. And I'm excited. These are so cute. I love them. The idea for cluster tucks is probably not new, but I got the idea when I was watching Kathleen Mower over at, I forget what she calls her channel. I just know her as Kathleen Mower. Be Again Books or Be It Again Books. It's a cute name. I just can't remember it. My memory is awful, guys. Okay. Oh, my other one was this one. I love this. This is from a graphic artist on Etsy. I download art from her all the time. Some of it is geared toward, a lot of it actually is geared toward, if you print out the images, you can make a journal kit out of it. So she does different sizes. She makes the pages so that you can use them. She does tags and bookmarks and all kinds of stuff with the art. But the art is gorgeous. And that's what this is from. And she's called Raven Printable Designs. I think that's right. I will try to remember to link her Etsy shop in the description box below. She has some beautiful and different, unique art in her shop. So yeah, you should go check her out. I'm going to judge this based on... Okay, so we want to come over to about here with the glue. And this will be our last one, guys, and then I will let you guys go, and hopefully I will see you again Wednesday, I'm hoping, because I'm hoping you're watching this and it's Monday. It'll depend. My son is also working on a major project that he's trying to get done by the end of this month. He does video games, so he's trying to hit Halloween, and he's trying to hit it with a certain number of videos or something. And so I wouldn't say we're competing, but I try to kind of, I don't know, we try to work around each other, I guess. Okay, so we're going to glue that down, maybe a little higher. I think it needs to be that low. Anyway, so Raven Printable Designs. Yeah, I love this. This is actually this birds set. Oh my gosh, they're beautiful. It's one of her newer ones that I went in and found. So yeah, I mean, I'll try to link this specific set and then you can find her whole shop. Because these birds are gorgeous. I mean, I don't know how some of these sellers that sell the graphic arts, I think they use a combination of their own artistic talent and AI programs and, you know, just a combination of things and make these gorgeous art things, kits, digital. They're not, a lot of them are clip art that you can use. And then some of them are journal kits. And I mean, it's just, I'm always amazed when I go over there and just kind of fumble around in Etsy and see what I see. Okay, so we're going to put that down. And these are going in the, from the Pick a Project videos, if you remember the flip-flop journal that I'm doing with my very first ever digital kit that I got from, it was my first digital kit from Tina, but it was also my first digital kit ever from Shabby Dabby Doodah. And it's birds. And then I went and got some more of her bird stuff. And it's mostly this kit, which now I don't remember. I think it's Birds of Spring. It's mostly this kit, but I've scattered more bird art in there. So yeah. And I think I am going to glue this little piece right here. Don't you love it when we can just use scraps sitting right there on our desk? So cool. I could just get this to come out. Look at the time. Oh, I gotta get going. Shoot. My daughter has an evening weekday soccer game. It's the middle of the week. I'm a little upset about it. But what are you gonna do? She missed her last game because she was sick and they were playing in the rain. So I was like, oh no, I glued that down. No. This is supposed to go under there. Like that. Okay, that's far enough under there, I guess. Alright guys, I'm going to tear this one. I don't know if I'm going to add anything else to it. Other than some more glue right here. Okay, we're going to cut this off here. I'm not going to cut that. That doesn't have as much book page on it. I'm okay with it, I think. I don't know. I just want to make sure that, see, because it came out from under there. I'm just hoping that the edges are strong enough to be a tuck. Okay, and there's that one. I don't know if I'm going to put a button or anything on that one. I like it the way it is, kind of. But I don't know. I did bring down this kind of mauve number. Yeah. I don't like all that empty space. Especially not on something that we're calling a cluster that's supposed to have like a ton of stuff on it. I may be able to dig out a burgundy button or something to put down here, but I don't know. Maybe when I put it in the book. I'll have to see where it goes. Okay, guys, so this is what we made. We made this one and this one. And remember, these are all going to get glued to the side of a page. And I think I made them all go on the same side except for this one. Oh, no, maybe. No. Okay, so I have 3 going this way and 2 going this way. So that's my project for today. Make a mess. I'm making with my mess cluster tucks. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you'll give it a try. And I will see you guys hopefully later this week when we work in the journal these go in. Bye-bye.